the Eide Bailly Resourcefulness Award 2018. 5 states, 5 grand prize winners, 10 runners-up, $75,000 in award money. The $10,000 prize winners are
Kamal is a social enterprise of Focus Points, which is a very unique thing for many nonprofits. And it was created in a direct response to the community needs.
So one of the things our community is facing is gentrification and displacement of families. The importance of Kamal has been increasing earning potential for these families. And we know that we have helped at least 10 families keep their homes in the neighborhood.
The program was really launched together with a group of 10 women who had this fantastic talent of cooking, but were not quite ready to take it to the next step of doing their own businesses.
We have participants from Mexico, we have participants from Iraq, and the cultural exchange between the women as they exchange recipes is fun to watch. But also, they've told us that they've learned a lot about American culture with the patrons that visit our restaurant.
So our program here at Kamal gives them all the skills from learning all the positions within a food industry business, to food sourcing, to pricing, to marketing, but then it's all sort of live because we are open for lunch. And we also do a lot of catering. So not only do they learn the theory behind it, they actually get to experience firsthand what it means to run the business.
I think we've learned a couple of important lessons in starting Kamal. The first one was the power of building a program with the community and not just for the community. And the second one was how effective it was to create a program where people could earn while they learn.
One of the biggest challenges was really convincing everybody involved that this is something that we can actually make happen. As I always say, if it's the right thing to do, the right people will come your way, and it is always possible to make it happen.
We are passionate community builders. Pillsbury United Communities is a human-serving organization. And as we step into our 140th year, the one fundamental thing that has made us relevant as an organization has always anchoring our work in humility and asking the communities in which we serve, what do you need? North Market serves all of those who have a vested interest in creating a thriving community. And so it serves the residents of North Minneapolis who have a strong sense of pride in place, but it also serves those who come from across town or the neighboring suburb because they believe in what we're trying to do here in North Minneapolis. So it intersects 3 things: healthy food, a grocery store, healthcare access, and a place for us to build community. And all 3 of those things come together to create this vibrant beacon of hope here in North Minneapolis.
For any project of this scale and magnitude, I think one of the largest challenges anyone will ever have is for people to believe in it. And so we were very fortunate to have General Mills step up to be one of our first major funder with the amount of dollars that they contributed, but also the name recognition behind it that opened the doors to a lot of other funders to be, what's happening here? What's going on? Maybe I should pay more attention to this. Maybe these guys do have what it takes to get it off the ground.
So he's really old, so everything's a little slower.
Hawkwatch International is a nonprofit organization, been around about 30 years, actually about 35 years now. And our mission is to monitor and protect eagles, hawks, falcons, other birds of prey. These are birds that have been injured in the field, can't be released back into the wild. So Hawkwatch International has really grown over the last 5 years. But one of the areas that we have grown in recently is international programs. And so we've started this program for vanishing vultures a couple of years ago.
We were there capturing and tagging vultures, critically endangered species, and we were putting small satellite tracking devices on their backs in little backpacks that allow us to track their movements and their migrations across thousands of miles, look at their critical habitat, where they're nesting, where they're breeding, feeding, all those types of things.
And we thought, gee, what if we gave people an opportunity to not only name this bird, but to pay for the transmitter that's going on the bird, and then be able to see on the website where their bird is going over time. So they have a connection with the bird and they're paying for the transmitter that's on the bird. And so that was the thing that really made this an interesting sort of funding project for us.
It took a village. Our mission at the village is to strengthen individuals through community health services. We have a number of counseling therapies that we provide: children, family, addiction, adoption services, pregnancy, as well as we host the Big Brother, Big Sister program for Fargo-Moorhead. There was concern about our operating revenue coming in a timely manner and the write-offs we were having. And so we wanted to try to create this program that would generate the dollars so that we could provide the best possible services to individuals that had behavioral health concerns. We want to be around for a long time, and this was certainly a step in the right direction.
Put those right in the basket. Right in the basket. Thank you.
The Be Kind People Project is a national nonprofit that aims to build a generation of respectful and responsible youth. So our mission is to initiate positive social change in schools and improve the learning environment. The Be Kind Salsa Garden program is created to help students learn to love and appreciate fresh and healthy foods. So the Salsa Garden program brings all the supplies, curriculum, and materials to a school to make gardening teacher-friendly and fun for students. So instead of being in the classroom, students are actually inside the garden. So they still learn academic STEM standards, but they're also learning about being kind to themselves by practicing healthy habits, and they're learning about being kind to the earth and sustainable solutions like gardening. So hopefully when students empower themselves and they learn how to garden, they can then bring this into their homes and have more gardens and more food sources.
I have the salsa party though.
Yeah. So when we first started this project, we expected that we would go to schools and bring a couple plants and seeds and provide this resource to teachers, and we didn't realize that it would blow up into such a huge and successful program. Because we provide this program, we now have partnerships with local volunteer organizations, nonprofits, and organizations in the community that want to fund school gardens, that want to be a part of this project and volunteer in their schools, in their communities, and help create gardens in schools for food security and for sustainable solutions. So the biggest challenge getting this program off the ground was getting into schools and getting into school districts. Schools are under so much pressure to achieve high academic scores. They have a very full calendar of events and they have programs going on there. So sometimes the garden program can just feel like one more thing. But once you're in the school, once you find champions in the school that are excited about this project and motivated to take on this responsibility, it becomes a huge success. People become excited about the gardens when they see what's going on, and the whole school becomes excited about the project, and they all jump on board and help out and pitch in and get their hands dirty. Gardening is a skill that needs to be practiced over and over again. Even when you do everything right on paper, the gardens may not technically be fruitful. While that did happen, they were always successful because students still learned. So they used their textbook knowledge to figure out what was going wrong in the gardens. They were actually able to investigate and to problem solve and to use critical thinking skills to figure out what was happening in their garden and how they could improve next time. So the biggest challenge was just learning that gardening isn't always successful and remembering that practice makes perfect and that you have to keep on following up and keep on trying.